Welcome.
This is my best
Mrs. Doubtfire?
Mrs. Doubtfire impersonation. Hello, everyone. For those people that are tuned in, thanks for tuning in, guys. We are Pixologic. We are the creators of ZBrush. And if you guys don't know what ZBrush is, we are definitely going to be playing Final Fantasy 15 today. But we're going to be doing something a little different. If you're a follower of our channel, usually we do sort of Let's Plays where we kind of play with the artists that work on the games. ZPlay. Sorry, dude. My
Trademark.
My trademark language is horrible. But what we're going to do here today is we're going to rebroadcast a presentation from two artists that worked on the film of Kingsglaive 15. Let's see if I can get the proper terminology.
Kingsglaive is the movie.
Kingsglaive is the movie, which the team of artists that we're going to be rebroadcasting are from the Square Enix Business Division 2 movie team. So these two guys are insanely talented ZBrush artists, and they gave a presentation on how they go about designing the characters. So for those of you guys that are interested in game art and you like the Square Enix Final Fantasy style of game, we're going to be talking about the gameplay as well as the art that goes into it, while sort of simultaneously showing off their presentation that you'll be able to see that our guy Kingsley in the background is going to be switching back and forth between. So we want to make sure that we leave this floor open to anybody that has questions about ZBrush or what it is maybe, because our hope is to introduce this sort of artistic world of what goes into designing video game characters as well as film characters or any kind of art and design for that matter. I mean, introduce you to ZBrush if you aren't familiar with it, as well as have some fun and play some games. So we'll keep it open. If you have questions, we got Kyle over here to the left who's going to be moderating. So throw them out there, guys. We're very glad to have any commentary that we can get along with this. And Michael to my right is our resident gamer who's going to be playing this insanely. When we've only been playing this for like 10 minutes now.
Yeah, we just bought it this morning.
Yeah.
Physical copy.
And it seems like the world is just it never ends.
Yeah, it's daunting.
It's daunting.
I feel like we would have to be unemployed for 6 months to beat this game for sure.
Are you gonna go normal or are you gonna go easy?
I'm going easy because I'm intimidated. Should I go normal?
Go normal.
Yeah, go normal.
I'm all about a good
Alright.
challenge, man. Just go normal always.
If I start
There's
dying.
no hard mode in this?
There's no hard mode. And
No,
maybe you have to
it's-
beat it first.
Normal's probably hard.
Yeah, probably.
Tutorial. Do I want a tutorial? No, I don't.
You got the
I
tutorial,
don't.
right?
I'm good.
But
I know
nobody
how to-
wants to
I know
see
what
that.
I'm doing.
I don't think anybody wants to see that. So the two artists that are going to be simultaneously presenting, they give this presentation at something we call the ZBrush Summit. So if you're ZBrush people or you're British or Australia ZBrush people, this is an event we hold every year where we bring artists from all over the world that work in studios that use ZBrush to make the stuff. Which is basically sculpting, 3D modeling, all of that kind of stuff. But these two guys, I want to make sure I give a shout out to, and I'm going to butcher these completely, but Mitsunobu Ochi and Yuichi Itoyama, both are two amazing character artists that worked on the film. But a lot of what goes into the film work is the same process that goes into designing the characters for the game, especially as far as our software is concerned, as far as ZBrush is concerned. So if you can bounce back and forth, we'll be showing you some of their presentation. Right now, it looks like they're just doing the introductions of them and what they're doing. So we'll kick it back to the gameplay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can see the presentation.
Jumping in now. Something's on fire. Look around. Well, that's quite a piece.
This is the opening scene.
Yeah, this looks like the devil.
It does. Is that an actual person sitting down right there? Or is that that dude on the throne back there?
Not really sure. I'm gonna jump over this. Oh,
Is that the character from the movie?
I think I just got points for that. It said.
The guy in the background, you're saying?
The guy you're playing with right now.
What is that?
No, that's what I'm most interested in. So the guy, from what I understand, the guy that you're playing, everything that happens in the game right now is a prequel to the movie.
Someone tied in. I don't know when it takes place.
The character that you're playing as is the son of the king in the movie. He's the prince.
Not this guy though. I don't know who this is. So
Okay,
basically,
this is
in the movie.
Yeah, but I think that guy's in the movie.
Before he strikes again! Here comes!
Fiber mesh for sure.
I got your back!
So, as far as the presentation is concerned, what you're seeing on screen is a lot of, I think, the gameplay. And I don't know if any of you viewers, if you've seen the movie, you definitely should watch the movie. We watched it yesterday, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it
But-
looks incredible.
Yes, visually it's incredible. For us, it's the storytelling is different from what I'm used to seeing.
Very fast paced.
Very fast paced. There's a lot of information that's told in pretty much all
here we
Final
go.
Fantasy movies. I
The
mean,
creed hour
This is like a scene from the movie, basically, right?
yeah, it is.
Set forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
No, wait, but it's not.
It's not
because
from
that's
the
a different
movie,
voice
no.
actor.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that Sean Bean?
Yeah, it's not Sean Bean.
Take your leave and go in the grace of the gods.
Mm,
Right.
that haircut.
It almost seems like
Is
the
this-
render quality for this is
it different?
game engine, whereas the film I feel like has a different.
It was even more like
Yeah,
high res,
the
right?
quality is just it's almost the same, but you can almost tell the difference between the game render
Yeah.
and the final pre-rendered.
It's
you know,
pretty
film.
similar though. The style is the same. I think it's probably just a lower resolution.
Yeah, I think so. It's almost always, especially in these cases when it's rendered, it comes down to just resolution.
Yeah.
This is impressive. It looks
I
really
fear
nice.
I have left too much unsaid.
Their lighting style is
place
very
a great
unique to this
burden on those
franchise.
who
It
bear
seems
with you.
like almost like the you know, it's like
Like the bright white.
Yeah, it
Not that
feels
you got my
fantastical.
It does.
Like it's in
Merely
theory, like you're not in a
remain
real
yourself.
place.
Absolutely.
Indeed, Your Grace.
What I love
We'll
about
see
this
the
is the
prince
fantasy
to
element
Alticia
is
if
so
it's the last thing you
is
see.
like
What
it's,
do you
from what I
say?
understand, the
Hate to
story
break this
takes
up,
place on an Earth-like
got the
planet,
motor running.
but it's not Earth.
Drados,
That's what
it's
I'm
in your hands.
getting.
Yeah.
Because there's no like discernible like race or ethnicity or whatever. It's just everybody's everything.
Right. The backstory
But it's
was
got like similar
Majesty as
modern
well.
Yeah.
elements in it, like
Right.
the cars and the technology.
Yeah, you can
Right.
tell there's a lot of
You have no
Japanese and a
cause
lot
for
of
concern, nor do
Western
you. Take
kind
heed.
of
Once you set forth.
clash together.
right.
Even with
think I
like
would?
Monty Python looking dude.
It's-
Or like I don't know, he's like knightly.
Don't know about you, but
you can almost pick
I'm
apart
ready
some of the
as I'll ever be.
likenesses that they use for
Take care
character
of the
designs.
long
Like it looks like some like we were trying to call it yesterday.
Wheresoever
Like
you
the
Donald
old
Sutherland.
Donald
Is that
Sutherland.
what we're going with?
Yeah, I'm down with that. It's a young Donald Sutherland.
Okay, here's like the highest. Yeah, it's definitely a little different than the film, but it's pretty close.
It is very close.
The
There
film
is
was
definitely-
ridiculous. By the way, people, if you haven't seen it, watch that.
Gotta watch it.
Kingsglaive.
Yeah.
I'd like to see if they're gonna start making movies like that just on the regular, like in the U.S. Like it's just totally CG, but it looks real.
I think honestly one of my favorite being ZBrush people. I don't know if you guys follow like a lot of the game cinematic teams, like teams that are amazing, like Square Enix, Blizzard, Blur Studios. Those people that make the cinematics, they use ZBrush to design all the characters and do
Yeah.
all the sculpting of the faces and likenesses and all the environments and all kinds of things. But like if you watch some of say Blur Studio stuff, for example, or Blizzard, it's like you're watching a feature length quality film.
Yeah.
And what I like about them too is that they're short and condensed. They're like 10, 15 minutes. But it's such a tease because they did end up making the Warcraft movie, which
I haven't seen it.
it's visually I think it was a fantastic movie.
I've seen stills. It looks pretty great. Yeah.
Dude, like the preliminary stills that they put out for that was insane as far as just the close-ups of the main character's face. I can't think of the name of it, but anyways,
Orc.
Yeah, the
of
orc,
some sort.
the main orc guy in the original Warcraft
Loading.
story. If anybody knows, shout it out in the chat because I'm horrible in my Warcraft lore. My Warcraft lore is horrible. So while we're waiting for this screen to load up, we have Chapter 1 loading. The
Possible
presentation.
You should show a little bit of the presentation.
Yeah, Kingsglaive, if you want to throw that up there.
Yeah.
While we're in loading screens, a
The
perfect time.
Yeah, if anybody didn't see this on the summit, the amount of detail work done by these guys is. I've not seen anything
Yeah,
close to it. They would show like the handle of a sword.
Yeah.
And they're like, we spent 3 weeks on this just detailing, and it's like, is anybody even gonna see that? No, but they did it.
They talk about turning symmetry off to do.
They do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
dude, it was
Like
crazy.
handcrafted and
The
whole-
presentation they go through, because you threw the term out for this, the floral sort of
Filigree.
Filigree. So there's a lot of filigree sort of ornament decor on all the armor plating you can see in some
Yeah,
of
and
the
all the
images.
weapons, like the blades of the weapons that had filigree on it, scratches, like
Yeah.
all the way down the hand, like every detail was
Yeah.
thought of. And
So what they're going to go through during this
oh, here we go.
presentation
We're rolling.
is they're going to show you some detailing for weapons, doing that sort of filigree, ornate kind of detailing,
Oh,
as well as the final bad guy, which is Glauca. Glauca, is that correct?
The boss dude.
The boss
Never
guy, who
inching
is
our way there.
there's so much
Thought
hand
people were
detail.
friendly outside the
There we
city.
go.
Okay, we got
Broken
you
down.
On the kindness of strangers. You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Get up.
Scary.
Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
That car's badass. Somebody should make a real one of those.
I dig the Cars 2 environment and music. Doesn't that remind you of Cars 2?
Yeah.
Cars.
With that random.
There's a
picture of
rhino.
It's a rhino like character. That's sweet. Look at that.
Well, this is gonna take a while.
Can you go up to him? Can you abandon the car and go up to that rhino?
Let's try.
I'm totally down for this.
Pressing every button. Nope, it's not gonna happen.
It only says push.
Wait, I can steer the car though.
Yeah, steal the car.
Look, these things happen.
It's not going anywhere.
Break the game.
Let's just hope this isn't some omen.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
So,
You won't
wait,
even
what's this
notice if you
music?
Just let go.
Pronto. Don't even think about
It is standby.
For pushing.
Beautiful.
Ignis, come on.
Lana
time
Del
to
Rey
switch.
version or something.
Apparently, in
We
this
just switched
parallel
right there.
Earth universe, they have the same songs that we do.
Sets the mood.
Killing me.
Yeah. It's
Is that?
a blend of
Easy
like
there, tough guy.
fantasy elements mixed with like modern day.
Yeah.
Stylistically,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty
Was it
cool.
supposed to be
Oh, the
like
rhino died.
Like their clothing and everything.
He's not moving anymore.
The map said Hammerhead was right there.
He's sleeping.
Literally next door.
Looks that way on a map of the world.
I like
It
it.
looks gorgeous. It's really got like you want to jump into this story right
You do.
away. You don't know where this is headed. But it seems like I don't know if this was intentional, but like the open road, like
Oh,
there's a
wow, look at
lot
that.
of
That's like an old. It almost has a Fallout kind of themed, like 1950s style car.
yeah.
My legs.
It's like retro future, like
Yeah.
the way they do it.
Hard as I can.
Oh,
Oh, here we
Great
go.
opening
title.
scene.
Well, I want to play this.
Is that Florence Welch?
Is that who it is?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Are we gonna
Florence
get pulled
Welch.
off for like
Florence
some
and
kind of
Machine?
license infringement?
Oh,
Does that
yeah,
sound like
it
it?
does. You're right. It almost had an
Is that a-
Adele.
is that
All right, first person who
Or
can
Adele?
Google who sings that song.
Yeah, somebody call that out.
Do we have
Use
prizes?
The interwebs, eh?
Do we have prizes? Can we give people free stuff today?
I don't know. Do we?
I mean, maybe.
So the cutscene's coming in, and it looks
Oh,
like we
here
have in the
we go.
presentation.
Hey there, y'all got the
They're
girl
starting
wet.
to show iterations
All right.
of
Now,
weapons
which
being
one's
worked
a
on.
prince?
So multiple stages of
Southern
sculptural.
Belle.
Your Highness?
That is
Congrats on your
Florence from Florence and the
Nice,
Machine.
good call.
Yeah.
Just yet.
Nice. We
Lady
definitely
Luna's
just
very
infringed
friendly.
on some
You
sort of
and Hammerhead.
copyright.
Apologies for taking so long.
Sorry.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
Blame it on the game.
Well, that makes you.
No matter what, you go into the desert or out in the middle of nowhere, and you got southern accent.
Cindy.
No matter what.
Didn't your daddy tell you?
This guy.
She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker.
So that's supposed to be an old car in this world.
Apparently.
Looks
and
pretty.
an even older car passed you on the road.
Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
So there's some ZBrush detailing on this guy's face. I'm assuming.
What?
Looks like it was
You
baked
got a
in.
long way
Yeah,
to
it
go,
does.
son. And that slackjaw's getting you nowhere fast.
Also, I noticed in the movie they have these fantasy style cars, but then also they do have Audis.
Yeah, there was an Audi.
Drive
There's product
Audis.
placement in this game.
There's
Oh,
some
good.
products like
Let's
yeah.
keep our eye out for some product placement.
Y'all heard him.
She's got the smallest
get moving.
jacket ever, dude. It only
Nice
goes down. Rated T for teen.
Now we play the waiting game.
Never liked that game.
At one point, do we get some action here?
After
There's some-
this polite Tutorial scene. Oh, wait, I got control.
Oh wait, I thought you skipped the tutorial.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Talk.
Give me some action, lady.
Y'all ain't never been
Need a
out
quest.
this way before, have ya? Go on, have a look around. This'll make sure y'all don't get lost.
It'd be nice if we could get to some places where you're actually doing some fighting, because we got some pretty cool stuff on screen right now for presentation as far as sculpting and designing
what
some of
is,
the weapons.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
that on screen?
Well,
Not
Kingsley will switch
currently.
to that if we need to, so that's what we have.
Let's talk
available
about
to us
them weapons
currently.
there.
You skip through all this. You just get through as much as you can to get to some action here. And we can talk about this. So Kingsley's going to switch over to our presentation. So if once we get to that, you'll see that.
Looks like he's got it in the
Speak
picture-in-picture.
to
So
Tipster.
we're seeing
Okay,
the
there you
game
go.
and the presentation.
Right. So these artists, what these guys are doing is they're going in and a lot of what ZBrush is, if you aren't familiar with ZBrush, is a lot of the stuff is handworked, and the you can even see in the gameplay. There's a lot of detail work in this that it's just. You cannot randomize, and you cannot just plop in a procedure effect. You have to sort of go through and an artist has to go in and do some of these things, especially close-up stuff like weapons, clothing details for main characters. And what these guys are showing is they're showing the multiple iterations of different styles of weapons, as well as the engravings that they're putting into those weapon frames. And
I believe these are like the main weapons of the glaives. I think they're called, like the glaive soldiers or something.
right, the guy in the film was using this.
Yeah.
He throws it, and then he teleports. He does his
Based on where he throws it.
yeah,
which is
he does his
pretty cool.
his
Yeah, need
X-Men.
something?
What's the guy's name? I can't think of it.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Jeez,
Okay,
we're
I'm
fired.
presented with a choice: ask for a discount, ask for a loan, or ask my friends.
Ask for a skip to
Hurry, chat,
action
choose.
scene. How about that?
Ask for a discount.
I think one of the most amazing things about this presentation that these guys gave at the summit was how much
now I
time
get
and
it.
dedication they
This must
spend
be what Pawpaw
to one
meant
thing.
when he said
Did you
Where-
talk about that UI yet?
Oh, the custom UI is
Next level.
I mean, I don't even know what to
It's actually
do with it.
available.
It is.
You can
You can
download
download
it from
I'd be
ZBC, I
happy to
believe.
pay y'all for your services.
Yeah.
I don't think it has
You're
all
up to
the
challenge.
brushes,
How about it?
but I think it has the whole setup.
It should have the brushes
So much
too
for
if
finding
it's.
an
Well, I think they have
Easy
some
way out.
custom ones. I'm not sure if they.
All right,
Okay,
I have a
so
quest.
They gave a version of their custom
Yeah,
UI.
yeah.
Okay.
I've been tasked with killing some beasts.
Hey, there we go.
Let's do this stuff.
Take care of business. So all these
Whoa.
guys are going through, and Mike's about to customize the character. Oh, you can. Oh, I see. You can fast travel.
Perhaps.
But don't go running around after dark. The demons are
interesting.
liable to rip y'all to shreds.
Demons?
Here, this ought to
Is
be
that what
enough
she
for a
said?
place to
I
start.
don't know.
Just between us.
Sounds like she said
though.
rip
Don't
you all
tell
to
Pawpaw.
shreds. Rip you all to shreds. Whoa, lady.
All right, there it
Take it
is.
easy.
You got a waypoint.
I just met you.
Look
Do
at
you
this
want my
environment, though. How deep? Do you think you can run up that mountain if you wanted
I
to?
don't know how much of this is
Gotcha.
I don't know, man.
Grand Theft Auto.
That's a good
How
question.
Grand Theft Auto is Final Fantasy.
Scorpions.
Whoa, they are giant scorpions. Have you actually accessed
Looks
your
like we
weapons
found our
yet?
first target.
Sure.
Ready, knocked.
Okay,
Threat
ready?
Here's
meter.
some action.
Yeah, here's some action.
Oh!
Nice. That's the same.
Tutorial thing.
Got all those arms at your disposal. Use them.
Definitely Final Fantasy. I don't know what's happening though. Oh!
You guys just bum rush.
I got ice energy times 3.
Nice.
Whatever that is.
You got a Beatles shell.
A+ on everything.
What can you use the Beatles shell for?
Where?
I didn't see where the D-pad looks like it has your weapons mapped to it.
Oh.
You got it.
Oh, snap!
There you go. So you can see you have 3 different styles of weapons.
Do they like run out of? I don't know. What do swords run on magic?
It looks like you have your meters here on the right side. If you do some attacks and see what you lose. Oh, nothing.
What if I go to the beast
Maybe
though,
those
dude?
like your characters on the right?
Yeah, well, you have the other characters, but then
But
you have
underneath it?
yours.
I don't know. That one is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
MP. I don't know. We'll see once you get a little bit further.
Dude, well, this just looks cool. It looks I don't know. It doesn't seem linear. It seems like you're really out in a world.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with the camera. The camera placement is really nice.
Yeah,
This is one thing I really liked about Uncharted games too. Is
the camera's really free.
it's so crucial to have the right kind of camera placement. Not too close, not too far, not too bird's eye.
It's got to be cinematic.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll
For a story
dodge.
like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work.
Haven't you ever heard the best offense is a good defense?
I got a little bit more to deal with it this time.
Oh, dude,
This all by myself.
just pulled something.
Whoa! We got some real chemistry here. Ha!
Try some of your other.
All right. Let's get
Look
this.
at that giant sword.
Yeah.
Keep it together.
Oh, teamwork.
Break. I don't know what
That was
break.
pretty sweet.
That guy's got the same sword.
R1 to lean on, to lock on.
No cause for concern.
All right. Oh, dude. I'm getting worked.
Nice block. Oh, he just comes in every time and picks it back up.
Dude, my team's pretty strong.
Scorpions are no joke.
Here goes nothing.
I feel
He
like
just
using
curb
that
stops
big
it.
ass sword is gonna like
Scorpion.
somehow make me run out of energy or
You would,
something.
it's like
get on
you would
with
think
it.
so. Actually, you are well, okay, your HP's going up.
Yeah, yeah.
What? My hit points?
Interesting. The weapon choices are really nice.
All right, those of you who know what
headed
RPGs, what is HP?
Nowhere
Is
till
that
we're
hit
puzzled
points?
them.
Health
Hit
points?
points. Health points. Health points.
That's how much health I have.
Yeah.
We
Health
hop
or
a
hit
boat,
points.
and before you know
In
it,
the game.
Loverboy's hitched.
So the
Wait
three
for
different
car
weapon
repairs,
selections, you can see,
ring bells in the air.
Kingsglaive, you can switch over to this presentation here. It looks like he's starting to get to my favorite part of this presentation, which was when he really needs to get into this particular piece of metal and put some crazy kinds of details and what's the word again? Why can't I remember it?
Oh, the filigree?
Filigree.
Well,
Filigree.
if that's what he's doing, is he putting like?
No, he's going to. So essentially,
Oh, dude.
you want to take a surface in all of these weapons that these guys are using in the game. There's all kinds of crazy details. So, doing this stuff by hand may not be the best approach, as far as time consumption goes. So he's going to go through and do a technique in the background to apply something that he drew in Illustrator, I believe. It was either Illustrator or Photoshop.
I think they say both in
Yeah.
the presentation.
Basically, it's creating a black and white alpha image. He's pulling up an image here inside. It looks like he has loaded in Photoshop that has these floral sort of filigree patterns, and going to apply that as what we call a mask in ZBrush. The mask will allow you to either push in the black parts of the image or pull out the black parts of the image, and then they'll go in by hand and kind of start to trace over it or polish it or pinch the edges, or they have full control to do anything sculpturally, really.
Who could this be?
So,
So I'm assuming they took the UVs and then went in.
yep.
Photoshop.
So they created clean UV shells for this particular piece, and they mapped those floral patterns to those
Complete.
UVs. So that way, when he selects
It's
it,
just like perfect.
he's
Bring
gonna
back
apply
in.
it right now, and it's gonna go boom. It'll be perfectly right on top of that surface, and then you can create a mask from that texture, which is a really cool
Got it.
technique. And honestly,
Take a look.
it's been around a long time, but it gets the job done.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's really all you need, because in ZBrush you want to be able to. He's gonna flip the normals vertically. There you
what
go.
did Cindy say?
So now you can
Needs
see that
us
thing
to
is
find some
mapped
Dave
perfectly to
guy.
that piece.
He went missing.
And then he's gonna go
Not
through and start to
missing.
bump out
Said he's
those
holed up
black
in that
values
shack.
from the texture.
All right, I'm headed to an abandoned shack.
Oh, nice.
Action abound.
So for any newcomers that are just tuning in, we're kind of doing simultaneously showing off rebroadcasting a presentation from two artists at Square Enix that worked on Kingsglaive, the movie, as well as playing the video game and getting to know some of this world and universe. And these guys are showing off how they go through the design process and really how much detail work goes into their props and characters and
Going down.
environments.
Yep.
We are now.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, so you can see now he's got that mask created, and he's actually going through and applying inflate or extruding out that portion of the mask to create that engraving. And he can really push that out really far. You can see right now it's kind of bumping off, but not enough.
And it's so simple, but it just turns out so beautiful.
Yeah, and he's applying inflate balloon, I believe. So it extrudes it out, but it also rounds out the edges. It balloons the effect a little bit. So it's not just a straight extrusion, but it bubbles it out just enough, and then you can go in by hand and polish it out. This kind of stuff, I'm a sucker for. I love it.
Yeah.
Did he just do that?
Yeah,
Or
he just-
I
no,
looked away for 2 seconds and there's
He-
nothing there.
Yeah, man, he just did it.
shack over
That's
there.
it. That's all it takes is 10
Pretty damn
minutes.
windy.
And they go in.
That wasn't even 10 minutes.
But he's keeping that math there, and he's going in with a slash brush or a brush that has this little deco sort of extrusion, and he's applying these little extra
what?
bevels with the
Dude, there's
draw
like a
stroke.
sandstorm now.
You're drawing in 3D sculpture, but it's sculpture with these little tips and tricks along the way that help speed up this whole process.
Yep.
It's turning into Mad Max real quick.
They've got like 10 different archetypal elements in this game. There's like so many things happening.
There's a lot going down.
It is, but I like it. It's refreshing actually.
Yeah, it does not seem like you're seeing much of the same thing so
You got
far.
some creepy dogs in the background.
Warp
there.
to the windmill. Oh, nice.
Why is he trying to pull him back?
I need to do some special stuff.
Oh, nice. We're getting into it.
All right.
Huh. What are we looking at?
This creature is known as a saber tusk.
Saber toss. He looks like no joke, honestly.
It's
You're
used
gonna need
prey
to
with
stick
its
your
tusks, extracting
wait, that
gain
didn't
from the
work at
safety
all.
and comfort of burrows.
It wants me to go up to that thing.
There you go.
It,
You
it's
see
not
the high hit
working. It's-
triangle.
I know, but it threw it at that guy. I'm getting eaten.
Look at the creature designs. These are
Should have gone with easy.
Sorry, man.
I can't even get up.
You're just gonna
That's
manually jump
over. I'm
up
just
there?
gonna have to. I don't know. No, it wants you to do the. You throw your
Yeah,
sword.
you have to do the teleport effect.
Here.
Triangle.
See, it throws it elsewhere though.
Do you have a reticle that you can point up there?
No. It has to give you the
Stop bitching. Start killing.
that. Oh wait, nope. Dead. This isn't fair.
These creatures look gnarly.
I want to get up on that.
I think you have to.
I'm not letting this go.
I think you're gonna die. There you
There.
go.
Bam, son.
Nice warp strike.
Chilling.
I can strike
Oh, so it
down
recharges
gonna
my
happen?
stuff.
upon your enemies.
The magic, the potion. Oh wait, I didn't do that. Fire energy plus 2. I got fire and ice energy now. I don't know what that
I
means.
picture like Crazy Taxi. And it's just
It's a crazy taxi.
yeah, you know when you don't make your time mark.
Use the arcade game.
yeah.
Or the Sega Dreamcast.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
okay, like, can we just go back to the weapon real quick? Because this is getting completely nuts. In the last like 10 minutes or so, he's taken
Oh, yeah.
this.
That's
this
the same
dagger.
thing?
Yeah, the dagger that we're actually using in the game to teleport is what they use in the film for this.
Yeah,
design.
Kingsley, you might want to full screen that.
I think
put-
there's a little bit of a delay, so he's sending
He
it over
can
probably.
hear me.
But this, look at that. I mean, just taking a base shape like that, having the handle and the frame piece, and then going through and applying some of these patterns and these detail work, it changes everything. And that stuff reads. I mean, if you've seen the movie or if you're watching some of the cinematics, that stuff shows that you can see the quality of work.
Yeah, that's nuts. Like, just the fact
they
that
did
that's
this
on the handle, that's obviously never going to be seen, but still in there, all
Right.
the details.
Well, and if you once they go through and apply a gold sort of shader on there, the depth will read in a render, even subtly. Whereas if it were flat, you're not going to get as
Way
much
to
of an
show some
impact
spunk.
on the sculpture. So
Let's
oh,
get ready
dude,
to
this
kick
guy
some
gave me a
tail.
magic
that piece.
flask.
that just blows my mind. Still, I've watched this
It's
like
the
3 times
leather
now.
Sheath for the.
Yeah, and like you said, they did 5 different iterations of this dagger with different kinds of decor and patterns.
What
on there.
resolution is that at?
Before we sat out.
It's-
All the way?
Yeah, let's see though. That piece, the total points are 21 million polys. So if people, for you non-ZBrush people out there, polys, the geometry, the higher the geometry, the more details, basically. So it's, the more.
Is that normal for a dagger-sized prop?
Yeah, I would say so, especially if it's important to the scene. If it's a primary character, or if it's something that really requires close-up details, then sometimes they'll go even further if needed.
Oh.
But a lot of this detail
find
work,
a spot
if you
to
were
make camp.
talking about a film aspect,
hunters
gets
are really out in
extracted
full
out in a
force around
displacement.
here, huh?
It says
So
I
they're the
should
new
make
Crown Star or
camp.
something?
Let's do it.
Similar, though technically
So we're
less
pitching
severe.
tents, man.
They've definitely
Going
seen a lot
camping.
more action than we have.
I wonder
All
if they say it in here, but
Is it cool
I
that
wonder
we
how
rock
much
Crown's
stuff
Guard outfits?
from the
Be
movie,
worse not to.
like the actual
They made 'em
models,
especially
are
for
used in
us.
the game too.
Even got
Kind
a
of
Yeah, are they the
very
same ones or?
That's a good question.
It's got to be the same one. That King was the
Your
same
attire
model,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Some
I would
resolution.
think because they work so closely together that
And
they
here
probably
we
use the
are.
same assets. But it seemed in some gaming studios, like we talked with people like
Can't.
Bethesda and id Software.
like,
Bethesda guys, they didn't use character models or assets from old games. They started over.
Yeah, I remember them saying
So
that.
at some point, it's hard to say if they're using both or.
Stick in
And it wouldn't
close.
surprise me if they were making completely different things. for the two
Yeah,
different
yeah.
Camping
the
it
movie
up.
and the game, you know.
Oh, look at the lace detailing on that. Oh, nerd heaven!
I've
Just
discovered.
love it.
Yep.
Just love it. I'm all about that sculptural detail. Get in there by hand and.
Oh,
just-
here we go. He's got the. Oh, he bought a lantern.
You're seriously pitching a tent.
Wait,
and it's a Coleman
Did
tent,
that
by
say
the way.
Coleman on
Yeah.
there?
Product placement number one.
He's got groceries and new chairs, dude. They just got it all. Where did he even get this? He
Final
like
Fantasy
ran back to
15,
town real quick.
Sponsored by Coleman and Audi.
So they ran back to town, bought supplies, came back and camped rather than just. He's got the stove.
Wow, these guys are doing it big.
I was
He's
explaining.
like
It's like
admiring
90
his, he's
got-
admiring his tent work. He's like, that's a good tent.
Dude, that's not even.
That's too funny.
Oh, dude. Food selections.
I love it.
We got flame roasted toast.
Nice.
Roasted toast.
Roasted.
That's an emoji for sure.
Toasty rice balls.
Aren't those things in?
In the emoji keyboard?
Have you seen them, Kyle? That's an emoji.
Yeah.
Whatever that little rice ball is. Now I know where it came from. Veggie stew seems like the best
The
move
veggie
here,
stew looks delicious, by the way.
and it gives
I
you
think I'm hungry.
extra HP. We're going with it. Yep, just thought.
I want to see a boss battle.
I'm trying.
Can we get the camping part?
I'm camping as fast as I can.
It is an emoji. I just looked at it.
Oh, nice.
Put it in the chat just to prove.
I don't know.
So back to the presentation while we're waiting on cutscenes. These guys are continuing to push the casings of the detail work on these the weapon holsters. Oh wow, you found it.
Sorry.
Gourmet.
And one thing I did read that the same team that worked on Final Fantasy VII Advent Children the movie also worked on Kingsglaive the movie, which I loved. Advent Children. Did you guys see Advent Children?
I don't think I've seen that one.
That
No.
movie is
Unfortunately.
it still holds up in my opinion. I go back and I have a copy of that somewhere that I've watched a few times over the years. But it's a great
When did that
movie.
come out?
2006. I want to say 2005, 2006. But look at just the detail work. They have 3 different iterations there. I mean, just thinking about what just went into this, and then thinking about how many different character elements that they have to work on. I mean, this is like an artist's paradise. To actually they require you to go through and put this kind of detail into the props.
Yeah.
Rather more than a middling mechanic.
All right, we're done camping. We're off.
I'd say she turned
All right,
out
where you
okay.
at?
He can jump.
Any girl. You just
This guy's got ups, dude.
Treat her wrong and Sid'll stuff his wrench where the sun don't shine.
Take care of the car, and it will take care of us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see a
call it.
barn. Parking spot. I don't know.
Confused.
That's where we're going, man.
You got to go find your car now.
I think I have to battle some mythical beasts.
Battles
As
of mythical
usual.
beasts.
So, this place is run down. Yeah. There's a lot going on. Is that like a crashed ship, or is that a...
That's hard to
mining
tell. It looks
facility?
like a mining facility that has toppled over the mountain.
Oh, look at that. He
Sometimes I
interacts with
wonder
the
if
bush.
you'll ever sit inside that beautiful car.
Harvested crop.
Sitting most of the day was
Yeah.
pretty
Oh yeah.
nice.
Some farming.
Napping was even
Some
better.
farm stuff.
Something. Some kind of farm stuff.
Some kind of farm stuff.
Closing in on this beast.
So they're showing off the turntable rotations with the sculptural details, as well as it looks like they applied normal maps and then final shaders. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Over there.
Look at that
That's
render
it, right?
quality.
Oh, that's the final
That's
deal.
the final deal. So you can see
but not your run-of-the-mill breed.
the worth of
That's
going in
a
and putting that sculptural detail using ZBrush to
That's bad.
do those engravings and bump those details. You
Oh.
can apply shaders to
We have a
the
beast.
cracks and crevices. Oh, you're finally gonna tackle this guy?
This guy's pretty big.
Okay, no, he's actually kind of scary.
It's a hairy
What?
alien
Scared,
rhino.
big guy?
You ought to be too.
Oh, this guy's got it, dude.
You sure? Looks tame to me. Yeah.
Look out!
So we're done here.
It's not over yet.
Nope. It's not over yet.
Over yet.
Locate the target.
Oh, you got special
Oh,
techniques.
can use my boys.
Should give you
No,
a good work.
not like that.
Warp out.
Chili makes me stronger. Gladio.
There we go. This dude's gonna.
So you can coordinate attacks.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at though. I'm probably getting whooped. Oh, here. Oh, here we go. So I gotta warp up.
There you go.
Boom.
Use Tempest and then follow it. Can you coordinate an attack still? L1
Yeah.
plus left or D-pad.
Okay. So. Piercer
Nice.
is gonna do some damage.
Just gonna
Oh,
shoot
he just pulled out a gun.
just gonna shoot it.
I got this.
It's like that's too funny.
What's the warp out function? I want to use it.
Or only use guns. Nobody else uses like physical weapons.
I think so. He's just like, I got my gas.
Where'd he go? So I chucked my thing at him, then
Oh, there you go.
Boom.
Warp strike.
Ain't got much life left in it.
smash him.
This thing won't come down.
Show no mercy.
He's got him.
Oh, the uppercut to the face. Thing's over.
To the face.
Look at these feet, dude.
His feet are extremely flat.
Ring, ring.
My phone's ringing.
Is this that
That's-
telepathic
Jake
being?
just called and said he's safe.
No.
I was texting you at the
We
beginning of
should-
the tutorial.
We have to do a whole episode based on the tutorial mission because that's noteworthy.
Gotcha.
Nice work.
Alright, so I gotta go back. We're done here.
At what point do you get to go back to the city?
So,
Now.
who's up next?
Yeah?
behind
I think
you?
all hell has to
Ignis
break
should take
loose.
it
Like,
and never
if
let
you've
go.
seen
It
Kingsglaive,
helps that he can
Yeah,
keep
so it
4
appears
eyes
if
on
you've
the
seen, if you guys have seen the movie, it looks like
could-
a war jumps
you're
off
leading
at
up
some point.
into the
Do any
first
better.
battle in the
We'll be in
film,
the driver's
Yeah.
seat.
which is a pretty epic scene. There's a
So I
lot
need
of
the leg
cool
room and
stuff.
back.
Is that what was going on in this very first scene when there was like fire and all this? And I
I'm
died.
almost-
It was like 2 seconds long.
I don't
I'm
know.
not
I missed
sure.
it.
Dude, I have to run all the way back there. Can you fast travel?
I don't know, dude. Can
Chat, help.
you? Does anybody play this game? Can you fast travel?
No, they're letting us play it to determine if they want to buy it.
Maybe.
Yeah. So how do you get your car back?
It's
to the
being
shop, or-
fixed.
Can you
Actually, I
steal
think that's
somebody
what
else's car?
that's what that phone call is all about. I think it's fixed. Oh wait, you know what I can do?
Only
Probably.
So far, man can walk. Our crowd's the upper Ninja Warriors for this.
Pretend
He
you're
just
walking to
winged
the
that
car.
thing at his boy.
See if you can jack somebody else's car in the street.
Oh, let's try.
I feel like
Just go
that's
full GTA.
GTA this
that's,
thing.
Well, because that's what I'm getting from this. Is like it has this Grand Theft Auto kind of.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
my.
rude to keep a girl waiting. You better apologize.
Dude.
What?
Shut up,
What
man.
is
Let us go
that?
do what we want to do.
Oh, something's going down.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
mythical beasts.
A live
Oh.
hurricane. That
Oh,
thing's
that's
like
cool.
half bird, half storm, half airship.
You realize that's
What?
3 halves.
Say half bird, half storm.
Size.
It's partially storm-like.
It's
Awesome in every
very
sense.
storm-like.
That was. Can I get on it?
No, looks like he just stopped by to say hey and
Yeah,
then
he's-
took off.
All right
It's
then.
like,
See you later.
"Sup?" See you later.
All right, here's the true test. See if we can commandeer some.
Yes.
We got nothing.
Keep an eye out for vehicles. See if there's one coming towards you.
It's a long
You're
walk.
gonna make it all the way up to
Do
the
I? Can I
station
fast
before-
travel this piece?
I don't know. I saw you. You had an option to load the map,
Map.
while you were, yeah. So you can mark a place by pressing square.
Nope.
No
Too
fast
much.
travel.
Nope. It just keeps pulling that out.
Well, while Michael is figuring out how to...
I'm gonna have to slow
You're only a
travel.
quarter mile away from.
Sorry.
What? What if that was a real quarter mile? What if it was a real mile? I can't wait until
Just
the video
takes you
game
a half
is like,
hour.
If you need to travel
somewhat
10
accurate, right?
miles, I mean, it's close. It's like what they did with the Divisions, like or Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, they purposely scale it down just because.
It's just nobody wants to wait
Yeah.
that long.
Yeah.
But I
I've
do.
read in it.
I
Yeah.
would totally play a game that it would take
I'm
you like
pretty
45
sure-
minutes to get.
Isn't there a driving game where you can go from like New York to LA?
If
Oh,
you're
is
talking
there
about
really?
the
I don't know.
crew,
Is that what I'm talking? I'm not sure.
not
played
to
it.
not
Mike's
to
like,
denounce any.
It's not worth it.
I got it for free. They're giving it away for free on Xbox, whatever. Like that's how I got it.
The gold membership.
Yeah, I tried it. It was interesting.
Well, Mike's working his
We're
way
almost
back to the
200 feet away.
drive-through theater. In the presentation, we still have
Can I interest you in
they're
some
finishing up the
shopping?
weapons, but what
Might
they're
not be a
going to
bad
get to
idea
here
to
in a
stock
second
up.
is getting into the final bad guy or the general, which is Glauca, I believe the character's
I would
name is.
check out more of this stuff, but I'm trying to get through.
Yeah, dude, let's get out of
Sorry
here.
about the
Let's get out
Boom,
of
complete
Hickville.
quest.
She purty.
But these guys, for anybody that is tuning in and still doesn't know what ZBrush is, because there's a possibility that you may
Leave.
not leave. No. Please stay, because that's why we're doing this.
Yep.
But these guys are going to go in and show you how they detail out some of these characters, particularly using ZBrush to sculpt the armor for the main bad guy in the film, and
All the
I'm
more
assuming the
reason to
video game
ride
as
with
well. We haven't
care. Oh, and
officially
before I
confirmed
forget,
that, but
It might take us a
y'all
couple
mind
months to
making
get to
a
the
little
final
delivery
boss.
for me?
yeah, it could take a couple months.
Dang it. More quests.
No, not at all.
Perfect. Thought you'd say
50
yes.
XP.
So I already put it in the trunk.
Mm.
There should be a motel on your way to Galden. If y'all
Drive
wouldn't
to the
mind
rest
giving
area.
that to the owner,
Good
that'd be
lord,
swell.
why did they send you on this
Grandpa
like
liked Grand
scavenger hunt at the beginning?
It's about the experience. It's the
Random
journey.
quest.
Now that she's all polished up and ready for the
Playing a
road,
role.
I guess
a game.
we are role
A
playing.
role playing game. Wait, what's this guy saying? Take it for a spin. Yes. Always yes.
Sure. Why not?
And I needn't remind you to exercise
That haircut
caution.
looks expensive.
It does.
That looks really complicated. Can you do that with fiber mesh?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. A lot of these for video game hair is card system, so it's basically a single plane of geometry
Okay.
that has a texture on it that looks like strands of hair, and they just repeat those things to shape them in this
Fast
way.
travel.
Yep.
Then they're
Everything
applying
in order.
dynamics to have it bounce and move.
Oh. Look at that.
Watch out for the. Oh, never mind.
My dude's driving. I don't even have to do nothing.
Oh, I was gonna. You guys are rolling deep in this car.
We are, dude.
It's Mob
Wait,
Squad.
this guy just.
He just did it.
He needs
Oh, you
gas.
gotta get gas. Oh man, they're really
wanna
playing
stock
up the
up on
role
potions
playing
and stuff.
aspect of the game, huh?
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
Wait, we have to stock up on
What do you mean
You guys
potions.
want
Change.
snacks? Snacks? Combos? You want some combos?
This mini mart sells
I'm a
potions.
Cheez-Its fan.
Stocked up our boy. Jeez, dude.
Well, howdy.
He does not look like he would sound like
He
that.
doesn't.
Howdy.
Bye. Potion. Let's get some. Let's get some high potion. It sounds better.
Always.
Good.
High elixir.
Phoenix down.
Phoenix
You never know
down.
when he needs him.
Oh, you know what that?
Phoenix
I can't afford that.
They got highs and lows. They got the uppers and the downers.
How do you get out of this?
I don't know.
Bye.
Thank you kindly.
Yep, we're done here.
Thank you kindly, gas station attendant that sells drugs
Slanging potions, dude.
and potions.
This car is banging though, dude. I
It's
really
a pretty
like
cool car. I like the
it. The
metal
chicken
work.
foot.
Yeah, what is that?
It's like kind of a Tesla.
It sort of does kind of look like Tesla, huh? They even have a gas gauge for your car too. That's pretty cool.
Map point, dude. This is complicated. There we go.
Wow.
Bam. Then we're good to go. Wait.
Manual? You're not gonna do manual? I would totally do manual.
I mean, you're welcome to it. I'm having enough trouble. Menu? Yes. So, we're good?
Yeah.
Set. Yep, there we go.
Finally, there we go.
Forecast.
Clear skies
your license plate
with the
says
temperature
Insomnia.
rising.
That's the name of the land that he's from.
What a strange name for the land.
It is.
Insomnia. Nobody
Is
sleeps.
he going the wrong way?
City that never sleeps. I guess I could see that reference. The city that never sleeps.
Hammerhead is like
Oh,
no
that's pretty
garage
clever.
ever. You know?
That is very
would
clever.
expect
That, you
that.
think that's what it was about?
I'm guessing. I don't know. It's
Then
like,
maybe
why
there was
else?
some lost in translation. They were looking up stuff. Like, what does America call
New York City. So he never sleeps. Insomnia.
Insomnia? A perfect name for a town.
So, that's
Alright.
What this is about.
If you need, I could always lend
Oh,
you
look,
the
it's got a
regalia.
progress meter.
Wow, you're actually cruising along here.
Thanks for the
Change
offer,
view.
L1 and
but once
R1.
we're back in
Oh,
the
nice.
Crown
There you
City,
go.
This looks just
I think
cool,
I better score
man.
my
It
own
does.
wheels.
For some reason, it looks different than
It's
like
more
your standard.
cinematic.
Yeah, it doesn't feel jerky or anything.
Yeah.
Each camera angle seems natural.
It's funny you can like a company like Square Enix has a different viewpoint on what the
at this.
cinematic experience would be compared to like a Naughty Dog. You know, if you watch some of their games,
Yeah.
like it's equally as good. The quality is the same, but it's just
There's a
different.
style difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
especially
style
with the
difference.
action. Like every movement is like it'll be very like realistic. Then it turns like arcade like when it
Yeah.
becomes. Oh shoot! Park. We're at the motel. Pulling up.
There are some times where I
wanna
get
hit the crow's
like a
nest?
time
if
crisis
you
kind
wish
of
to put
feel.
on weight,
Do you guys ever get that?
Is that
You
the
guys
one
remember
with
the
the
crisis?
pedal? With
Yeah, the pedal
yeah.
gun. Like there's some
What-
similarities to it. I don't know how to put a finger on it, but
Dude, I'm telling you, like the Japanese
hair?
style is just it's
It's got to be the hair.
it's all the hair.
front.
You all came all the way
Interesting.
out here to deliver the goods. Well, thank you.
Alright.
1,000 with
And
a
then-
Z.
Take it out of the trunk. So
1,000
you all just sit tight.
Oh, they're showing some concept art if we want to switch over to the.
Oh, that's a good point, Kyle.
Oh, nice looking. There's the guy.
Good job,
that-
young Kyle. Young Jamie.
Oh.
Kingsglaive, Final Fantasy 15. So these guys are showing off some of their detailed concept work that they're eventually going to translate into 3D using ZBrush to
That's
sculpt all
common.
those things.
Wait, well, that's
Do you
like a
always know,
render.
boy?
right?
No, those were
That was
those look like 2D paint jobs of what they wanted the armor to look like. And then here's the base mesh that they're bringing to ZBrush now that they're going to go in by hand
Nice flower.
and do this
It's the same
volume
kind
sculpt in
they send out
ZBrush.
crowns
And then
from.
I'm assuming
Oh,
step 3 is
yeah.
going to be details,
Soul blossoms.
which they spend quite a bit of time during this presentation showing.
Having a flashback scene here. 2 dogs.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
This
Retopo
is the
UV
boss that you guys
change.
were talking about, right?
Yeah, Glauca,
Take
I
the
want to say.
notebook
Hopefully
with
they
you
show his
when you
name
go.
on screen. So
Sure.
It was
butchering
yeah,
it.
it
That's
was something with a
Nicole.
G and a C.
I
and
want
a-
you to put
Yeah.
Oh.
something in the book
Wait, I
and
have
send it back.
IMDb up.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Skip cutscene.
He's the general. The characters was the general.
This guy just had a Vietnam flashback. This is that dog come from?
This is a great part in the presentation where they're showing off this custom brush that they made that actually applies that sort of overlaid, decorative metal look where it digs into one part of the surface and it pulls another part. It's a really cool. Looks like they made multiple iterations of this style of brush, but using ZBrush to customize their brushes like this, it's almost using a sculpting tool like ZBrush to limitlessly
I
customize
know.
these different brush types and
tell me.
then
Don't ask.
give them
What was that
more
about?
creative freedom to go in and do different
You
styles
don't
of
say.
armor, adding scratches and details like they're showing in
Now that our
this
work's
little
done,
example
let's see
here.
ourselves to golden.
All right. Let's get back in the car. Auto.
So you just went there to talk to that guy, and then now you're
I
you're
think
rolling
I
out.
unlocked a new location. It's mob. Wait, dude.
Outpost.
Good,
Oh, that's
right?
always an interesting place to go.
It looked. That metallic paint.
It is nice.
It's cool.
It's
man.
got a nice finish to
Oh,
it.
they even washed it. It was all dirty earlier.
Nice.
Good for them.
Good for them. So are you actually driving or no? You're just
Oh,
actually the kid?
so apparently my guy drives for me, but if I choose to take the wheel,
Oh,
I
you-
can.
You can control.
I can telepathically
Oh,
tell
that's
him what
pretty
to
cool.
do.
In my heart, on receiving word of this coming peace.
Looks like Australia. Hey, should I see what's up with that dude?
I don't think. Do they
Nah.
let you divert from the storyline?
Maybe.
It seems like they're pretty.
No, I can tell him to park.
Some have
want to see?
Pause for concern.
No.
This
Let's get to some battles here. I want to see some action.
Yeah, look, it got U-turn, hop out.
Oh yeah, I see that.
That's pretty
Play
much it.
pause, yeah, break, reverse.
Oh wait, they're telling us some news on here.
And I shall continue to bless you all.
Lady Luna Freya will set forth
I
from
don't know what they're
Tenebrae
saying.
for her wedding ceremony in the
Stuff's
coming
going
days.
down.
Please be advised that during this time
I'm assuming
alone,
all of this
her
ties
duties
into the
as
movie.
Oracle
These are sort of like
will be suspended.
This would make a sick movie though, like the whole advent, like you know,
yeah,
the way they used to make movies.
The good old
More like
days.
a
The
marriage of
hero's
convenience.
journey.
Her ladyship seems nevertheless amenable to the prospect.
And Noctier
Oh,
likes the idea.
so he's getting into. Looks like he's almost about to start. He's starting to go into these metallic armor panels here, and I'm assuming he's going to start to isolate, break these off, and work on each individual one. A lot of what makes this process work really well is creating very clean base shapes for the characters. You know, using any 3D application to do so, or using ZBrush and ZRemesher to do it, and then going in. Looks like they're applying. There's features in ZBrush called surface noise that you can apply these kinds of texture, repeatable patterns like these little squares that you see, giving it this extra little bit of detail for the base suit. But the armor pieces, some of that stuff, if you've seen the concept images that we had pulled up earlier, you really can't do that without having an artist go and do it by hand. There's no way to just click a button.
Yeah.
You know, it requires you to be. It requires an artist, a sculptor, you know, a person that works as a 3D artist to go through and do this stuff by hand. And,
Definitely.
and you guys saw it. You guys see the brush set that they had? They made 5 or 10 different brushes for this particular detail work.
Just wow.
Just for this character, it looked like they just used these 5 or 10 brushes that they made
We need to replenish
go
our
through
supply
and
of
put these panel
curatives.
lines in here.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now I'm in Mexico.
You just went from Cars
Fantasy
World
version of Mexico
to Mexico. You're
Yeah.
in Cancun now.
Cancun, dude. We're
Spring break.
chilling.
It's pretty cool though. I look at the piece way. I love the thing way in the background.
What?
The
Like mountains.
there's
and
like
the
some
island.
Oops.
yeah, there's like an island or an ornament or
I
something.
just found the rum.
It reminds me of Batman vs Superman. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah.
The opening scene where they have where is Superman from? The Kryptonian like ship that's crashed in the islands. That was such a cool scene with the divers. The kids are going in like collecting parts.
Yep.
Although the only thing I didn't like about the movie was they collect like this
Yeah,
fossil.
They're getting like the metal or something.
Yeah, they're like collecting parts from the ship, but they're trying to get kryptonite.
Right.
But they just
Batman
like
versus Superman?
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
literally take a hammer and they just crack it open, and then there's like this thing of kryptonite that's like ready for them to take, and like it's like that wouldn't be just like sitting in a shell for no reason.
You don't know, man.
You never know.
Wow.
Gosh, it's the one thing
Still
I
can't
just
believe
like.
you're actually
I'm supposed to just assume that like the whole ship is just filled with internal
place is-
kryptonite.
Yep.
It's like okay.
This place is balling. Oh, dude, Johnny Depp
Oh yeah, this
in
guy.
the
That's the
flesh.
guy I was thinking of in the first cutscene.
Yeah, he was in the film.
Dude, he's got way too many scarves. He's trying too hard.
He really does.
But he is going Johnny Depp, full Johnny Depp on this.
He definitely is.
Beautiful feathered hair.
You just don't see it anymore.
Slightly pink. Why you throwing a quarter at me, man?
Some sort of souvenir.
They make those?
This guy's disrespecting the prince like he knows him. He's got bum gloves on, extra points.
And who's allowing us?
It's a cool hoodie though.
A man of no
So he's got one scarf, one turtleneck ruffly thing, another scarf,
right.
a trench coat, and he's on the beach, by the way.
He's also on the beach. So what is he tasking you to do?
Hop on the ferry and investigate the dock.
Alright, so you need to go investigate the dock.
Let's do that. As a kid, get out the way. Get out the way. You always talk to the bartender though, dude. They always give you stuff.
You never know what you can get when you chat with the.
We don't have time.
You might find some Easter eggs.
We don't have time.
Yeah, for everybody out there that has time.
But if you were playing a James
Talk to the
Bond
bartender.
game, for sure talk to the bartender.
Can you jump in the
That's-
water?
Probably should I try, but I might not be able to get back up.
I mean,
Do
if
you
you
see a
die,
ladder?
nope, there's no way to jump.
No. I can't even. I just picked something up. Oracle Ascension coin. You want that?
Always.
Oh, dude, I can get a room. Dude, you can just get a room anywhere. I've thrown a campsite, got a motel room. I got this spot.
Are there any benefits to doing so? Like, does it get you gain health?
Probably. Yeah, if you sleep, you like you
Okay.
you re-up. Take some of that high potion.
Oh, your guys are like.
Are those my guys?
Yeah.
All right.
They just changed their minds and came back.
Bam, complete.
Wow.
Experience.
XP points? Interesting.
Let's keep it
Run
rolling.
from.
Wait, that
from-
was it? Did I just inspect the dock? Is it over?
Yeah, now you have to go
Yeah.
back.
Okay,
Well,
let's go.
back to it. Wait.
According to my sources, the Empire given strict orders not to let any
Was there
vessels
this
leave
much
the docks
involvement
of
in the
Altissia.
last?
Real shame
game?
if you were late to your
As
own
far as like
wedding.
role playing, like
Prince
running
Noctis?
per.
Name's
Dude,
Dino,
have
by
you
the way.
played an
Pleasure.
RPG?
Yeah, but I
He
have,
also
but like
goes
this
bounty
is.
hunting in his
It's
fancy
almost like
car.
even more
Sure
so.
you didn't think it'd
Like,
go unnoticed.
Even
That's
the
what I'm
task
saying.
force-
Like, how long do you
Lucky
think it
for
takes
you,
to beat this
reporter
game and
has
get like
integrity.
100%?
If you want to remain incognito,
I don't
I'll
know,
respect your
honestly.
wish in exchange for a favor.
Years.
It would be fun just to do, but listen to him. Stand my ground. Well, what are we doing? Lucky you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish in exchange for a favor.
Listen to him.
I better. He's gonna sell me out.
What do you want?
And I got some
XP.
XP.
I knew you'd come around. Let me see your map.
Everybody has expensive looking haircuts.
I do.
It doesn't look like a super cuts job on anybody.
Mark where you
Especially
wanna go
him.
on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough
He's got a
gemstones,
tie on.
like this one. Do this, and your ship will come in.
And he's from
Don't,
New York,
and
yeah.
the papers will run you out of town.
He's from Insomnia.
Everybody's from somewhere else. Oh, dude, they're going
go back
deep
to
on
the
that model.
Yeah, so the sculpt has taken from the last 10 minutes or so. It looks like he's turned on some of the detail work that they put into it, but they're really going to go in here. He's explaining it, but he's going to go in here with this brush and continue to push these
Not like we
lines
made much effort to keep
with
it
a
secret.
really nice feature called Lazy Mouse. So he's using a brush with this
We needn't befriend him, but we
style
must
of
make
line
him
with an
happy.
image that's driving the line using an alpha, but he's using Lazy Mouse to go in to actually add some more control to his strokes to get these sort of wavy, flowy lines.
Yep.
The language is so sophisticated in this game. They're talking about mustn't and
You mustn't.
yeah.
Very proper grammar.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, so you can see he's got the helmet soloed out here, and I know you want to do it. You're gonna go in and you're gonna select the brush. Yep, there he goes.
Hey, look, a wave.
So this one has, one of them
Lose the
has just a
jacket.
single sort of grow line. Some of them have multiple grow lines where it'll push and pull. This is the single slash brush that he's made. This brush is so cool. It's, if you look at the alpha, you're basically just taking a sphere and you're applying darker values on half of the sphere and brighter
Everything
values
in
on the
order.
other half, but from that you get
All
this
right.
really nice fall off from that brush stroke, which is, I mean, invaluable. That one little brush, you could go through and detail this whole character.
Yep.
Jump back in the ride.
So now he's zooming up, getting really close up to the panel here,
Maybe Sid was right about your
and
lack
he's
of
going in with
dignity.
this lazy
You're one
brush.
step above
This
delivery
brush that
boy.
has that little red tassel that sits behind the brush is the lazy mouse stroke.
not weighing me
And
down.
the more you crank up that stroke, the more of a sort of a soft fall off you'll get with your brush stroke, so you can get really smooth, controlled lines. Or if you have a steady hand, you don't need to use it. You could simply just turn it off.
But this helps. So.
Oh yeah, it changes everything as far as giving you more flexibility and control. I mean, if you have to do, I would imagine them sculpting this character that has all these different armor pieces. It's gonna take hours, days even, to go through and do that amount of work on each piece. So your hands are gonna get tired. You're gonna, you're gonna get cramps probably. So the more you can reduce that by using something like Lazy Mouse, I'd say the better. But look at this layer. It almost has like it has a metallic feel, but it also has that layered effect that
should be a
trees
nice
have
change of
with
pace.
their growth lines, almost in a way.
Yes.
Or even that style of metalwork for like swords. You see like the wavy.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what that's called. But,
I don't know what it's called either.
But the,
I know what
the
you're
finished
saying.
result has this just warped looking metal. It just looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's going through, and you could see that on the base foundations they had 3 different layers of parts that are extruding outwards. So that's the sort of base amount of detail, and then going in and doing this stuff, it's layering that process, but in a much finer way. So he's going through with each section and doing 5, 6, 7 lines, those tertiary details that may not, be the most readable from a far away distance, but when you get close up, it makes those close-up shots look that much better.
Oh yeah.
So I just realized what auto and manual means. It's not the transmission. It gives me, it's if I want to drive myself.
Yeah,
or,
that's okay.
But I don't know how to get him to like.
To actually get in the car.
I stopped short.
In the right spot.
Oh, here we go.
According
Look,
to the map.
check.
Scope
Sounds
it
good.
out.
Here we are. So I've got to check some mineral deposits for this guy that's blackmailing me, basically.
You're being
We've
blackmailed
already got
into
some
it.
drama.
Yeah, he said he'd like sell me out because like I'm a rich and famous prince,
Right.
and he's like, I'll tell everybody you're here, including the paparazzi.
Oh man,
There's something along those lines.
what does this guy think he is?
It's blackmail.
Well, for anybody that's out there that may not be as familiar with ZBrush as others, or ZBrush, however you say your Z's, if you're interested in trying ZBrush out, and ZBrush is a tool that's used in so many. Whoa, is that the bird?
Get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
Jesus.
Don't wake
I
it
can't
up.
even get a sense of scale on this. It's giving me like a weird camera. We're gonna die. Is that its head?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's over. Go.
Just wake it up, man.
I can't even get out of this
Kinda
animation.
curious.
Dude,
Oh, he looks creepy. Look at that. He's got a buzzard head.
that's next level, dude. I need the big sword. That's his. Dude, that's the thing that flew by, right?
yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing that stopped by to say hey, and then.
Starting to. This is such a setup.
Okay, where are you going? Where are you?
I need this. I need
Is
this.
that the bird poop? What is that?
Oh, is that what's going on?
You-
Yeah, I think you're right.
You're getting mineral deposits from the bird poop.
It's possible. Either that
Correct.
or the bird is guarding the mineral deposits.
Maybe. I can't tell if that's rock or.
Yeah, it's
Or
very
soil.
possible. That would be a good
Dude.
storyline. I mean, I'd go for it. All right, I think we're in the clear. But you know this. You know this thing's gonna wake up in 2 seconds.
I'm hoping. Like, I want to see you
Let's
try
just
and battle
go.
this thing.
I'm out. Oh wait, here's more. Get that mineral.
Pick up.
Get them all. Choco
Choco
bean?
bean?
Choco bean.
Choco
Choco
bean.
bean.
That
Choco
sounds like
bean.
a sounds like a Pokemon.
Does.
Dude, get the.
And a really awesome flavor of coffee at Starbucks.
Yes.
Is it choco bean?
Cocoa bean?
Yeah, it's basically cocoa bean.
They
but
just made
choco
up
bean.
a thing.
Isn't
How do
that
I get down?
the
Wait, I have to
bird?
drive back there now?
Chocobo?
Think so.
Dude,
0.51
forget the car.
miles.
We're going by.
You're gonna go 0.51 miles?
Dang it! Is it 5 miles or half a mile?
No, it's just half a mile.
That's nothing. That
Can
looks
you jump
far as
down?
hell, though. Look at that.
It does.
I think this is to scale.
You might as well go back to your car.
For sure, he's waking up now.
But I did want to finish my little plug there for ZBrush people.
wait,
if you
we're
do want to try it while Mike's dying,
Survive.
falling off the cliffs, while the music kicks on.
It got super
Something's
dramatic.
happening.
Oh wait, that woke it up. It's on.
It's got-
What should I do?
Well, see if it attacks you first.
Internet community. What did we do?
He's just
Cool.
falling away.
It's all good.
Oh, you're good.
Off it goes.
I like the light that you
Yeah,
have.
what is that?
Got my little.
Oh, you have like a
Thing
little
on.
light on your jacket.
All right, so. Oh wait, more stuff.
I was gonna say that doesn't.
This will
Look
make
like
a
your
fine
car.
paint.
Greenstone shard.
Okay, before I get cut off again, ZBrush. You want to try ZBrush? We have a software called ZBrush Core, which is a very cheap and affordable version, or you can try a ZBrush full version of ZBrush trial. Just go to pixologic.com. You can find out more information. It's a tool that's used for hobbyists if you just want to make 3D art, but it's also used very heavily in production for video games, film, which is kind of why we're doing these sort of Let's Plays or ZPlays, showing off some of the games that use these tools. And you can see in this presentation from the Square Enix artists, they've gone through and applied all that detail work that they showed on the helmet to the rest of you can see the leg panels are starting to, unfold, and you can see all kinds of crazy warping lines that are all done by hand, which if you've seen other game art, for different styles of games, this is another level to some degree. This is something that you can't really. And again, this was used for the film. So these guys worked for the business division 2, the media team, and they worked on the movie. But the same process is applied to varying levels as far as video game characters are concerned and the film characters. Film characters just have a little bit more, a lot more resolution, availability.
But as you can see, with the example of this game,
the style
to
is
the same point,
the style is still there.
Yeah.
The stylistic choices are still here.
Yeah. I mean, even like the quality, like.
Yeah, true. Yeah, in the quality. Yeah.
I just got some gas. We're good.
Okay, you gotta go talk to this.
I'm finna fight this fool for what he just put me through.
Please do.
I know that
Look at the environment.
bird's
That's
got
pretty-
my
it's
number
gorgeous,
now.
actually.
Dude,
Swim over there.
All right, wait. No, there's a piece. High elixir. Should I swim it?
Yeah.
Swim it up. Does not go for it.
Nope.
Oh man, bummer.
It's a beautiful night.
Well, as you can see, the game itself has a lot of There's a lot of story.
There's a lot
involved.
going on.
There's a lot of stuff that you have to do just to get past this first opening scene.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is like the prologue.
It really is.
Nothing really bad has happened yet.
He fought some scorpions.
No, this guy.
Some giant.
Walk past a giant bird.
Walk past bird doo-doo.
This looks a lot like the place where Paul Gabriel got married.
Does it?
Do you know that guy?
Who's that guy? Paul Gabriel.
I think he works for ZBrush. What is
What is
this
that?
mystery item? Quest?
It's
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
With
Quest.
a quest.
Cat quest.
Yes, we're taking that.
Hey, buddy.
Except.
What's up? Taking a little
The
stroll?
cat's gonna text him. Watch.
You're all alone. You must be hungry.
This is a
That
quest.
choco bean.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, give him that choco
Hold
bean.
on a sec. I'll find you something. Gotta come up with some cat food.
Could always buy some.
Gotta come
Dude,
up.
that's a quest.
Clearly, I've gotta get some
Do you
cat
think
food for
there's
this
a
cat.
product placement for some cat food in
We
here?
cannot
Meow mix.
skip this.
Some meow mix.
Oh,
I hope
dude,
so,
check it out.
please.
No,
It's
no,
like
it
it
wants
goes to
me
the
to
meow.
fish for the cat
Meow,
food.
meow, meow, meow.
Try angling from a fishing spot.
Oh, nice. You can actually fish.
Side quests.
Kitty catering. What a great name. Paul's nodding
There
in
he
approval. in the
There's Paul
background.
Gabriel. I know that guy. All right, we're gonna come back to that cat quest. So if that's just one example of side quests, there's got to be so many.
Dude, I don't know if
It's
you could
probably
ever
like,
100% complete
Neighbor
this
girl
game.
needs you to kill a spider. Get there quickly.
Well, wasn't there like a skill level for fishing, like in your stats?
Yeah, that was in there. I upped my fishing game
So you
at
could be
least
a master
10%.
fisherman, but a really but like
Swordsman.
swordsman. Must be a really horrible,
Really good at
action
feeding
character,
cats,
but
and
you're
that's
great
it.
at
But you guys
fishing.
are really good at fishing.
Oh, this guy didn't even. Oh, here he is. All right, punk. Hand it.
Dino.
What if I put no? Sure. Nah.
Yeah, give him the stone.
Yeah, it's pretty
Nice
story.
work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you?
No,
See,
Dino.
I'm a
No,
reporter
I
by
don't.
day
Now we
and an
shall
amateur
kill
jeweler
you.
by night. This elusive little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got?
Scoop.
Wait, you're playing this
commemorates
guy
the
now?
Oracle's ascension.
You're a different
That
character.
guy was tossing them out to everyone.
Oh,
Must have
here.
picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one
Oh, I
from
see.
me.
You're just two.
Come
You're
back if you
standing
wanna
next to
buy
each
more.
other.
I doubt a souvenir like
Oh, let's subtitle this.
Ooh,
piece.
so if you take a look at the sculpture piece now, he's actually going in and really hitting the detail work with. He's already gone through and done his lines, but now he's getting the more randomized battle
Battle
damage.
damage,
Should be
and
smooth
gouge.
Yeah, the slashes,
Who knows
and,
what.
yeah, all kinds of battle damagey details.
Yeah.
Maybe bullets, maybe swords. I mean, really, that interpretation is
Magic.
It's up to the artist, I guess. To some degree, they can kind of go through, and this is where you get to have the most fun, I think, and come up with kind of tell a story.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
that guy's one art
different
for
slashes and things.
All right, so
You guys ready to set sail?
yeah. All right, I think this is the beginning of the adventure.
Please, adventure on.
I wish to
Already?
continue.
Oh yeah, someone's wondering if we can turn on the subtitles.
I just did.
Oh, nice.
Ah, there you go.
I got you, her waffle.
Good work.
A gentleman's agreement.
Could crash right here. Ditto.
All right.
And cutscene.
Possible long cutscene coming up.
While he's doing that, we can cut back to the presentation and, show off a little bit more ZBrush. He's going in with like a small, really, it's almost like the rake brush. ZBrush.
I keep like stepping up my like lodgings. It's just it's 5-star now.
You're an excellent fisherman, and you're a frequent hotel goer.
Yeah, he's racking up mad
But you're
hotel
really
points.
shitty on the battlefield.
What do you mean? I've killed everything so far.
Your frequent flyer stat.
Your frequent flyer status is up.
Frequent dining, camping, all of it.
You're up in the air.
Oh, here we go. Here's my stats. My fishing level is at 1. It's actually lower than everything
You
else.
can
I've
also
got
be a promptu photographer.
my fishing level's pretty
Wow,
pretty weak.
you're actually higher on the photography level than all the
No,
other
that's
things.
my boy, dude. Ponto is.
Oh, okay.
Those are my people. Like
I thought that was like a.
Basically, everybody's good at stuff but me.
Well, you're just getting started.
He's just a prince. He doesn't have to do anything.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is going. Are you actually going back to Insomnia now in the story mode? Or?
I don't think so. So far no bad news has come yet. So.
You're right.
Pretty
Like
easy
the
going
music's
so
still kind of happy. So.
Yeah, it is. We've gone from Cars World to. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Cutscene.
Oh, all right.
Oh, this is the scene
this is
from the film.
movie.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
from
yeah.
the movie for sure.
Okay, so I can see the story.
Remember
that's
that.
happening here.
This is the
Wait,
piece-
do you
the
think
piece
that's
treaty.
why there was a difference in like rendering quality? Like part of it was just straight up game footage.
It's possible. I mean, honestly, it could be for those people that
There's
did
a
watch
bigger
the
tie-in
film.
than we
It was one thing we noticed while watching was that there were some scenes that looked incredible, and other scenes that didn't have the same visual render quality. And some things just have to get priority. But it's possible maybe they're using different engines or game. engine
Oh,
or-
there's the dude. There's
Yeah,
what's his
there's
name?
the Glaukens,
Yeah.
Yep.
And then something way bigger
Demon.
with a.
This is like a montage cinematic.
Am I dreaming this? Like what? Where is this taking place in the game? There
No
he is.
idea. Yeah, so this is all from the film.
Yeah. So I guess they're basically letting you know
He's
everything.
like called the stab through the heart, by the way. I thought he was gonna get beheaded, but
Bad
Maybe this
stuff.
takes place after the film.
it looks like it's happening
No.
simultaneously.
No. Like it was like all leading up. Like that hadn't happened yet because at the beginning I was still in the city and it was all good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that just happened in this storyline.
Just happened.
And then now he's frequent flyer miles.
He's dreaming.
Morning.
It's a nice hotel room.
We're gonna see. I don't think he dreamt that.
So that was just to let us know went down.
Basically.
Now he's gonna get a phone call.
Where's Specs?
Dude, this place
be
is
back
balling.
any
I don't
minute
even want to leave.
It's pretty nice.
It's got that plant. Here it is. This guy just watched the news. He read the news like a gangster.
Straight
that
out of
look
the
for?
newspaper.
So
It's in
all
all the
that
papers.
happened. They
What
printed
is-
the papers.
There's no news coverage on TV.
Balls. What?
It's all physical.
Is this your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an
This
attack.
guy's trying to kill the messenger over here.
The
Damn.
Imperial Army
know.
has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No.
Killed
wait.
my father.
Hold on.
Don't play that.
They almost like require you to
What?
watch the movie
Knowing what?
to really get the full
Signing
experience.
was last night.
Yeah, that would
The
have
wedding.
explained nothing.
It like that. If we hadn't seen the movie, I would not have known
Yet there
what
are
was
boots
going
on
on.
the
Exactly.
I would just be like, "What?" All that.
Well, I guess they're
stuff just
explaining it
happened.
now, technically.
Lies.
Yeah, but it still had that like, it's unsatisfactory montage feel. It's like, wait, what's going? That's why I'm like impartial with the
What else do you
montage
know?
sequences.
Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Cloud look like.
Turn back.
Sort of.
He's got the Cloud. Maybe, yeah. It's like he's evolving into Cloud.
He's not at final form.
How would
He's
you
not Final Form.
how would you even describe this haircut to your barber if you wanted to get that done?
I want a Final Fantasy haircut. It's like you just go Final Fantasy.
It's kind of shorter in the back, but
I got you.
got you, fam.
So the presentation, back to the Square Enix guys, are sort of finalizing that last little bit of detail pass.
So is he meant to look like he's made out of wood, but he's metal?
Well, yeah, I think it has that sort of, that kind of like hand-worked metal effect, the metal plating. It's very, it's kind of like in light with all the other design elements in the movie, if anybody watched the movie.
It's kind of like warped metal or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It does really feel like wood. It's like wood-worked metal in
Kind
some
of,
way.
Yeah, it looks like a naturally formed metal object.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I wonder if the design
Like
team.
molten metal or something.
Yeah, molten is a good way to describe it. It kind of has that feel, that molten
Oh, it's
lava.
raining now. Foreboding because of the bad news. Had to put the top up.
I do like the water effects. Look really nice with the motion blur.
I hope
Really?
everyone's okay.
Yeah, like trailing off the tires.
Oh, I'm not even looking at that. Oh, nice.
Good hoping so.
Yeah,
If you
that's
just look at the
Must
road.
lose faith. Really?
Yeah,
It's
the
a really
road
nice
looks-
specular shine that's realistic and not too shiny. Because like video
Yeah,
games do
too
this thing where
shiny gets nuts. Dude.
it's always so shiny. It's like nothing is that reflective.
That's all right. That's what I've noticed about this game. They like tone everything down. Like it's not super saturated. It's not super
Right.
shiny, so that it kind of gets more of a gritty look. Or,
That was
I
one
don't know.
comment we made about the movie too. Was they desaturated everything a little bit.
Oh, dude, there's a
Oh.
bad guy.
So they're starting to interlace the
The
stories.
size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
No robots.
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare.
so that's
to be more precise.
the bad guys from the movie.
Doesn't
Uh-huh.
look like they'll be
They
signing that.
basically just said they're bringing in Terminators. Oh, dude,
Up ahead.
it's on.
Oh, so you coming into a blockade.
Oh, we got everything.
You're about to go ham on some robots.
Dude, I haven't. Dude, it's Monty Python guys again.
Yep. You've got Monty Python.
We're just turning
Knights.
around.
No, we're not.
See you later.
No, thanks.
Quick cut to the Glauca character render. Can we show that, Kingsley? He's showing turnarounds of the final character before Michael gets his ass beat by these.
No,
these
dude, I'm
mech
bailing
robots.
on that
Like,
fight.
nah,
I'm not
man.
even going close to that. Wait, no. Oops.
Yeah, so you can see Glauca has a really.
Let's make a
Wow, look at
detour.
that.
There
The
ought to
final
be a decent
detail work.
amount
The
of
metal has this. What is the? It has that. There's a particular type of metal that has that purplish, reddish reflectiveness.
Wait,
Character
what?
in final pose.
Oh,
Incredible piece.
I like the
Unbelievable.
color scheme there.
I do too.
What is that? Like, what would you call that? Magenta?
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 It is
Yeah.
magenta. Good call.
It reminds me of that character from the first Thor movie. I can't remember its name.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
You're talking about the
The old
the old the old
Thor
Thor
metal
guy.
guy.
Thor metal guy with the lava face. Where he
Yeah.
shoots out a thing.
Those scrap heaps down. Wish they had treated.
Okay.
Fighting
and
Monty Python, dude.
Michael's,
Oh, here we go.
Michael's
Monty-
going hard.
I don't know what's happening. I'm hitting the barrel. This guy shot him. Ugh. To the face.
This guy up on the top is sniping your whole squad. Man. There you
Boom.
go.
Hit him in the face. Monty Python got no game, not like whatsoever. Oh, dude, this guy's.
Have you tried any of your coordination moves? Like sending your other guys out?
Let's try that. I don't have enough power or potion, or he's dead. Never mind.
Oh, he's dead. Or he's dead.
Still
there
danger
you go.
music
You have a
though. We
marker.
gotta do some work here.
So yeah, see if you can try some combos with the droids.
All right, droids.
Oh, well, it looked like they had some mech armored suits in the background. So. There you go.
Gotta just recharge.
Oh, they shot you down.
Oh, dude, he did. He whooped him. I think you can get away with just mashing buttons. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, nice. The staff has some pretty cool effects, actually.
Yeah.
The staff seems like one of your more powerful weapons.
Can you like combo these dudes? Cause
there you go.
There it is.
That one looks good.
Here goes nothing.
Punk. Oh, he's another guy.
These bullets seem to have no effect on you whatsoever. You're just impervious to bullet damage.
Yeah, man. Oh, it is.
Blindside damage times
It's funny because we're fighting with swords and they look like knights and they have guns.
I know. It's a flip flop.
Juxtaposition. Oh, you can take cover. No, you can't. Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Gotta hold it.
Well, it looks like as you approach the enemies, they don't technically see you coming. So you might be able to do some sneak attacks.
Well, I remember on the old ones, it wasn't even like this. It was like, freeze, attack.
Yeah, and you would
X.
like formulate. Yeah, exactly.
And then you'd be like,
yep.
You've done 100 points.
It was like fighting in the Revolutionary War. you would attack
One
and then
hit and then regroup.
Yeah.
Think about it.
You just sign up for death.
Check this out, dude. Imperial Sniper. I'm gonna hit this fool with Warp Strike.
Nice.
Didn't do anything to that, dude.
I think you can get some sneak kills.
I thought I did. So much going on.
Oh, did he not see you before you attacked?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got like no power on my dudes.
So these are MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers.
We've got laser scopes.
Oh, these are the Terminators. Humanoid soldier.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, this is samurai.
That's a big one. These are level 6.
It went from Monty Python to The Last Samurai. This guy acting tough.
It's a good weapon choice for these guys.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a big sword.
Now you're getting combo hits.
Yeah, you
Combo
are getting
breaker.
combo hits. They're giving you boosts.
Just hit back. We done?
Respects.
Oh wait.
Whoa, that you can actually warp really far.
Yeah. Apparently.
Warp strike.
Farewell.
Nice warp strike.
Quality warp strike.
We can remodel some upgrades.
Weapon.
You know?
Okay.
A+, I got D on finesse. Apparently.
Ew, what does that mean?
I guess I'm sloppy. No, it gives you points based on your fighting style. I'm getting A's on everything except finesse. It's just like,
You're just brute forcing all of your
just
attacks.
smash. Well, I don't know what else to do.
I
Gotta
know.
work on your visuals.
All right, here we are.
Gotta send you to
I'm
training.
getting a Halo vibe now
All
with these
provisional terms
environments.
have been suspended in light
Remember
of
Halo?
recent
Oh,
developments.
of course.
Moreover,
Do you remember
in the
Halo?
wake of the news of
Vaguely.
King Regis'
Vaguely.
death,
Halo
we've
3,
now
dude.
received
Halo 3
word
was
that
where it was
Crown
at.
Prince
Should
Noctis
remaster that.
and the Oracle Lunafreya have
Oh, the
also
he was
been
actually pronounced dead.
on.
Me?
Yeah, your character, the
Dang
prince.
it.
Don't bother.
Dropped his phone like
the
a
rain.
fool.
Does this parallel universe have waterproof phones?
He just handed him his phone back.
Okay, so you're about to get picked up here.
Mad Halo vibes still.
Those are Galaxy Note 7s.
It would have exploded by now.
Well, what a great crossover if they did. Sponsored by Galaxy. Galaxy Note. Boom.
Somebody should make a game where they use Galaxy Note 7s as grenades.
About any of this makes sense. The news just told me I'm
Oh,
dead.
sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh,
We have no connection to Samsung.
sorry, Samsung.
It's true.
Oh.
Okay, so
If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me.
So it looks
Who
like
am I
the
talking to?
Get moving.
Right.
Something happened. I think we missed something important.
the Marshal.
Is that like? Is that Aaron Paul? Character?
Aaron Paul is a
He was one of
glaive.
the glaives,
He was
right?
one of the. He's like the head glaive, from what I gathered. The king is dead. Oh, you earned a
Got trophy.
I still am waiting for the Final Fantasy logo to come back on. It's like an intro opening sequence.
Complete. So we all got 566 points.
So that is a complete chapter right there.
Where is my fishing game? I want to know if that increased. Fishing game still at a 1.
You got to do some more fishing, man. Promptu photography. Still at level 2. Well, you can see the chapter work is, I mean, it's pretty intense. There's a lot. It took a while. It was a good, hour or so?
Yeah, I feel like the game's just starting.
And we weren't taking it that seriously as far as the...
Yeah, that was almost an hour and a half.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
an
playing just now.
I'm pretty sure I skipped a bunch of stuff, too.
Yeah, you did. You didn't get the cat any food.
No cat food. I gotta get my fishing game up.
You found 0 Meow Mix for the cat.
Took photos of him though.
Dude,
He took
Quest.
cat. That's too funny. Well, as we're wrapping up, the chapter's done. The presentation is over, but I do want to stress again. If you guys are interested at all in designing your own 3D characters, if you are ZBrush people, and you're not familiar with the ZBrush Summit, this entire presentation is available on our YouTube channel. So that's Pixologic at ZBrush, or if you just search Pixologic ZBrush on Google, you'll find our YouTube channel. And we have tons and tons of free education tutorials, just cool videos where you can watch artists like these guys, make the characters that they eventually use on screen for film and video games.
We've got our podcasts.
We've got podcasts, so we're doing the ZPlays on Twitch here with you guys. We're still trying to experiment, so please, if you share this, if your friends are interested at all, give us feedback. Let us know what you guys would like to see from us.
Yeah, let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of.
Absolutely, because we can have serious artistic conversations, or we could goof around and have fun and play the games. It really is. It's up to the audience and what people want to see.
Any studio suggestions and anything.
Yeah, what studios, what games you want to see played. We're working on getting.
Yeah, we might be able to get some
studios.
pull from the community if we can talk a studio into giving us the scoop. Maybe
everything's possible.
You guys can add the pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. So check it out. Check out our YouTube channel, and we'll be back again. Maybe not in this format. If you guys like this format, give us feedback and let us know. But we appreciate all of you that have tuned in. And thanks again, and happy ZBrushing for everybody out there that's using it. Anything else?
Well, I think you covered it, but yeah, we have another podcast episode coming out this week featuring Eric Sosa.
That's right.
Last year's winner of Organic Sculpt Off.
Yep. 2015. 2015 Organic Sculpt Off winner.
And he's going to talk to us about his business and
Eric Sosa's famous for sculpting toy collectibles. He's on a ton of Street Fighter.
Talked about game cinematic stuff that he did.
They're doing like some game cinematic stuff now. But Eric Sosa, he's a very famous collectible sculptor. He works a lot with a lot of anime style characters, and he's got an amazing quality of work.
Yeah,
he's got a line of like Street Fighter characters.
Yeah, he works for Prototype Studios. Prototype Studios.
So to tune into that, you can catch our podcast on iTunes via the ZBrush podcast. Search for that, subscribe to it, review it. It helps. And then it's going to be available on Google Play. I'm not sure if it's up there yet. I think we might be pending approval for Google Play, but it will be for all you Android people. You can get it on your exploding phone also. And it's on YouTube in case you don't have any of those things.
Yep. All right. Well, I think we covered it. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and we'll catch you later, Twitch.
Yep, thank you.
See you next time.
Adios.
Okay, now fill up the gap.